of Knight through that position in the offside. And she goes for it again. This one will probably go to the boundary. Cuts this one, a cut drive literally down towards the cover point boundary into Mathhews. Drives this one onto the onside. That's going to be 4 runs. The ball was drifting on the onside and Mathhews went with it and picked up an easy 4 down towards the square leg, the mid-wicket square leg area. Knight comes forward and she's given as a raucous appeal from Marizanne Cap. And Barbados, West Indies, that is, loses their first wicket. Joel Garner into Mathhews. Mathhews drives this one straight back past the bowler down to the boundary. Mathhews pulls this one full over towards the deep mid-wicket area. It looks like it's gone for 4 runs. Cap, oh, and that's a inside edge for Taylor. She gets off the mark with a 4, but the fortuitous 4 runs.
A much team match preparation as possible, and that's a real going over the top, and that's actually Hayley Mathhews, Adil Rashid, Ben Stokes, Ollie Stone, and Chris Rose. As that delivery is struck beautifully backward of point, and that's going to go into the boundary for 4.
Games now between. Oh, nice shot by Mathhews. That's 4 runs.
Yeah, that's 4. Tickled. She tickled that fine. Classy shot. Very classy shot from Hayley Mathhews. And that's going to go for 4. It is it.
That's for a minute here. Bringing us. Oh, that's gone.
That's a big shot. That's gone for.
Nice shot. Look at that. Mathhews. Wow. 4 more.
Just doesn't work for you.
Yes, yes.
So I guess she has to go back into training and putting a little more effort into.
And that's the half century there for Hayley Mathhews.
You must be pleased with what you're seeing in terms of the competitive nature of the series between South Africa and the West Indies and Windies.
Yes, it's sort of like the perfect build-up to the ICC Women's World T20s, what we were looking for.
I'm out Susie Bates from New Zealand.
Correct. Excellent. Oh, what? Correct. All the major ICC sponsors are also sponsors of women's cricket. But for this tournament in the Caribbean, we also have a few regional sponsors and partners. Antigua and Barbados.
I'm not seeing any of it on television. As Mathhews goes eerily, she's going to get 4 more for that, which will take her to 88, obviously with him.
Yeah, he got it. Beautiful shot by Taylor for 4.
3-figure mark.
3-figure mark, and she has it.
Yeah. All right. That's a big hit. And
stays it back.
oh, that's clever. So you can imagine that's why they stop. Oh. That's a good hit.
Shot.
That's gone straight. That's gone for 4. In the middle, between the long on and long off. Sensible cricket.
That was a one. That third down 4.
Yeah, it was a wide one.
And Zintle Mali comes in for the first. Runaway defending champions. Toomey tickled. Fine.
Oh, that is
player.
well struck.
That's gone.
And that is another athletic attempt to regain a ground by Campbell. So this has been an entertainment package and a half. Bottom goes to 50, 35, the fastest half century for West Indies at Kensington Oval. Oh. She's showing that she is world class in quality. And, this is
big. 282 for 5. That's wide. More extras will take West Indies beyond what Philip was anticipating at the start of this over. So that was the last ball. They get a leg by to take the score to 292 for 5. It's an outstanding total by West Indies.
Cut it again and this time. Why they have two fielders there, and just as you made the point that Lee likes to cut, and I said, well, if she's going to cut, it means that Selman has to set her up, and she has for the third time. This time she's classed the catch. It's a catch there at the backward point area. And for the third time, for the second time in 3 games, Lee goes caught at point.
That's a beautiful shot.
That's a lovely shot. That's gone to the long on boundary for 4.
And that's so sharp ball on just outside off stump. She tried to pull it right back to the bowler. Caught and bowled by Shamia Kanu. And with that, I think more girls will, when girls see that happening, more girls may get interested in and want to play. So a combined team probably entering into the Herman Griffith.
We played Jamaica in the last game, but it wasn't like a playoff per se.
That's another lovely shot. That's going to go down to the boundary for 4. Much needed 4 as well to take the total to 31 now for 2. 31 for 2. A long way behind the 8 ball, I've got to tell you.
Yeah, I see. Nice 4 runs to Wolvart.
She should have kept the cover point on the boundary.
Carries the score.
Because that's gone for 4 in the gap.
As soon as she brought in the fielder.
That's good cricket from Vannie Kirk because she recognized that the sweeper was brought into cover point. That's gone through the covers again. That could be a close run to the boundary and the ball wins. That's going to go for 4. There's no one in the backward square like boundary. That's a gift.
Ooh. Edge and down to third man.
Don't think she'll get 4, will she? Oh, great work from DeAndre Dutton. Very good work stopping a boundary. That's a great shot.
Great shot.
That's a terrific cricket shot. It's gone through the extra covers into the boundary for 4.
Right.
That's a good shot as well. Gone down to the boundary for 4 more. That's edged. Or did the keeper just miss it? It's going to go down to the boundary for... Oh no, they stopped it just before it got to the boundary. So 2, let's see what's the signal. Buys.
Well done by Shamia Campbell. Just saved the boundary.
Yes, she just saved the boundary.
That will be 4 runs.
Yes, that's going to go down to the boundary for 4, a much needed 4. And like I said, a message clearly just came on. She's pretty deep.
Yeah.
That's in the air. That's going to go
shot.
for 4. 4 down to the backward square leg boundary. Vannie Kirk should be a stump in here now. And she's got her. Well done. Afi Fletcher deserved that wicket because there were 2 bites at least at the cherry and she's got her.
People like to see explosive batting
That's a very good shot. That's going to go into the mid-wicket boundary for 4. This time she's reverse swept that for 4. So
That
this
seems
is
to be
yeah. If that's her shot, and that's also pretty good over going on here. Just turn it on in the last 10 if they're not being able to do it now in the middle. That's going to go down to the backward square boundary. That's going to be 4.
First ball from Dottin, and she has the wicket. That of Magnum Dupree. Caught Taylor. So yeah, 139 for 4. Stay in her crease and play out Fletcher because she's bowling very well.
But that's a good shot, though.
Yeah, she picked her up very good.
She picked it up good, and she swung it into the vacant gap backward square for 4. That's going to go into the gap for 4.
I think that was a slow ball from Dottin.
There's an appeal, and she's gone. So Deandra Dottin gets the wicket.
She played all around her pads.
You get a lot of talk as well.
They don't want us to hit them for any boundaries, nothing.
And that's another wicket. That's another wicket that goes down. And a deserving one again for Athley Fletcher.
By yourself.
Has she been bowled?
Yeah.
What's happened there?
She bowled.
Oh, she's been bowled.
Because I was wondering.
I was wondering what happened because the excitement that initially did not indicate that she was bowled. And then
I didn't see the keeper, Marissa, put her to catch the ball. She was hit on the toe.
She still has not scored 100. I think that's going to go close to the boundary, but I don't think it'll get there. It does in the end.
Yeah, she does.
So she goes now to 76. Her highest score, like I said, is 95.
On point.
This could be a run out. Ooh. Oh, they've hit direct and they're appealing.
That's the captain.
And that's the captain. I don't even think she waited for the decision. So that's the captain, and I dare say that's the game. Oh, what's that?
That ball slipped.
Yeah, that's 5 runs, and also, oh, that's a big appeal, and she's given her. So Sakodi has gone LBW, and now the West Indies women are a wicket away.
And see.
Oh, that's a big shot for LBW. Or she's bowled her.
Seems like she's bowled.
Oh, she's bowled her. So that's it. Victory for the West Indies women.
Yeah,